Okay, so it's time to do a review of the Logitech Pro Wireless gaming mouse. Let's get started. Now this mouse costs about $150. Battery life with the lights on, you're talking about 48 hours. If you want to turn off the lights on this mouse by the software, you increase the battery life to 60 hours. And the best part that I think a lot of people will love about this mouse and is wireless is 80 grams. Now, please bear in mind, and I really want to say this, for $150, this mouse doesn't come with a 10 gram weight. Now, lucky enough, I get to test it even further because I had a G403 wireless, laying around, and also came with a 10 gram weight, so I decided to play with it. So with the 10 gram weight on this mouse is going to be from 80 grams to 90 grams, so almost the weight as the same identical weight as the FK1 from ZOWIE, which that was one of my favorite ambidextrous mouse. I like that even better than the I think it's the ZA series from ZOWIE as well. Now back to this mouse. Pretty much I love what Logitech is doing with this mouse, how they still implement the hero sensor. This is not the first time we've seen the hero sensor used on this mouse. We've seen it before with the G305 and also the G603. I liked that mouse, to be honest, because I love the G403, but the G603 is like driving it's like that mouse weights as a compared to a Dodge Caravan. That thing's heavy as a motherfucker, and pretty much I didn't like it. Even I took off one AA battery, I still find it a little bit weird. But with this mouse, I really admire it. Now the only issue that I have with this mouse, let me turn off the mouse, that way I don't have to accidentally hit something on the desktop, is that I'm a palm grip. I'm a palm grip player. So basically, when I rest my hand, I just see my middle finger is resting on the right click. Look how close that finger is to that scroll wheel. If you guys know the struggle of sometimes when you playing a first person shooter and you're almost this close killing your enemy, and by accident, and I mean by accident, that this thing gets you pissed off to a point that you switch your sidearm and then pretty much you die. That's the problem I have with this mouse. But there's a way to it if you can move your middle finger a little bit away from it. And most of the times when I'm gaming, it goes back automatically like this because I find this position more comfortable. I try most of the time going like this, that way I keep on telling myself, if you put your finger back to the comfortable position, you're gonna die and you're gonna be very upset. Now let's talk about the side buttons. I really love the side buttons on this, and I don't really have an issue accidentally hitting the side buttons. And you kind of really thinking, hold on, let me move it a little bit closer. So you really kind of thinking to yourself, wow, this guy is gonna hit those side buttons. Really, I don't. The design of this and the shape, I thought, no lie, I would agree with you at first. Like if I had this for the first time and I'm not aware of it, I'm just diving in without even thinking, and I'm like putting it on my hand, like, oh my god, already I'm gonna hit the side buttons. But I don't, which is awesome. And pretty much this shape remind me again of the FK1 from ZOWIE. The design is way much better. The quality build is way much better. Now under it, you got your switch, your on and off switch to on your wireless mouse. Of course, the sensor, the hero sensor, of course. Now the hero sensor, the range is from 100 DPI to 16K and increments of 50. Now this right here is your DPI changer, or wherever you could reprogram this you want, but then again, that'd be stupid. Now the reason why they did this is because a lot of pro gamers who are sponsored by Logitech, really when they use maybe like, let's say the G903 or the G703, they mostly disable the DPI changer because they don't want to hit that by accident. So the good thing about this mouse, yes, it's a pro mouse. It's mostly designed for somebody who wants to compete, but also wants to have the benefits of wireless gaming. So basically, you're not going to have that issue of hitting the DPI changer because it's going to be at the bottom. Now, this is not the first time I see the design like this, that most of the times they put the DPI at the bottom. Of course, I saw that with ZOWIE and a few other mouses. I really don't remember the top of my head, so I apologize. But that is pretty awesome. So you got about 5 mouse feet in total, which it glides on smooth, no issues there. And also, I'll open this up. Right here, you can store your USB receiver. So if you're that person who wants to go to LAN parties, you're ready to go. You don't have to worry about losing your USB receiver, because it's going to be in there. As long as you don't forget it and put it back in there before you leave from that LAN party, you'll be good to go. And let's put this baby back in. So pretty much for $150, my biggest gripe is that I wish the tilt scroll wheel would be implemented into this mouse, but who knows, probably will add a little bit of weight. And you know, that's my only problem. And my second problem is that I will say I kind of wish it would come with the hard plastic case, just like the 903. You can store your extra side buttons for the right side, and also store your left side, the cover up side buttons. Again, yes, this is a ambidextrous design, but it's $150, and that's something you should really think about before purchasing this mouse. For $150 plus tax, depends what state you live in. Of course, I live in New York. It's gonna cost close to $200 because I put warranty on this. But anyway, I do recommend this mouse. I think it's worth it, but at the same time, it's $150 is worth it. That's something you have to ask yourself. For me, I would pay $150. But I know that Logitech has been coming out with this new hero sensor on other Logitech products like the G502, the G Pro, and I'm really excited to see they're gonna come out with the G403 wireless version with that hero sensor, because also that hero sensor really reduced the weight. Because if we compare the G502 compared to the new G502 hero, it's pretty much took like 8 grams off. It's like 128 on the original 502, and the new hero 502 is about 120 grams. So I'm really excited. Overall, it's a good mouse. I love it. This is going to be my go-to mouse. Knowing me, I like to try new different things. I was even looking at that new SteelSeries on 650, but then again, when I looked at the way, it's like kind of scared me, but at the same time, I kind of want to challenge myself. But anyway, I'm going to stop the video right here. Unfortunately, it's not going to be no software, because unfortunately the new Logitech webcam software, it doesn't let me edit it with the Logitech software. If I can give my own opinion and show you guys a tour of it, what I'm going to do is maybe do a separate video. So again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching my video. As always, comment, subscribe, please be safe, and remember, kids, don't do drugs, drugs are bad. I'll talk to you guys later.